guys, so in the last episode of Daryl Dixon Season 2, I'd say it ends in an interesting way of where the show's going to go moving forward. Kind of has some answers to what's going to happen. I guess without ends, we'll just get straight to that. He basically ends up escaping. So his story for now is over. At least he gets to escape and go to the Commonwealth. And I'm guessing they gave the coordinates to where the Commonwealth is, And, Daryl, he ends up staying behind. Kind of wishes that he got to go with him. But then the one that, I guess surprised me, even though it really shouldn't have, because Carol at this point, she hasn't really got a lot going for her right now. She doesn't feel like she's really doing anything in the Commonwealth. She just wants to be with Daryl, really. They're basically brother and sister, so yeah, she decides to stay behind. And if she didn't, I feel like the plane probably would have went down because, the certain people find it. Well, Lausanne's right hand woman, or whatever I should call her, she ends up finding it and attacking it. I kind of turn up some loose ends with his character, him having a girlfriend and stuff. Yeah, because something happens later on, but he decides to stay behind. Yeah, we'll get to that stuff. They end up getting attacked by Lausanne's men. Well, Miriam first and then flipping Lausanne. I mean, they're all working together, really. Yeah. But luckily, the black guy's girlfriend ends up saving him. They're getting ready to leave, but they have to get, the stuff that they need to be able to take off. Get ambushed by a few walkers, but to take care of them. She ends up getting pulled over by Lausanne soldiers or whatever. I can't remember her names or whatever. But yeah, she ends up trying to use her to get to the plane. And man, the Russian guy should have just killed her instead of just knocking her out. Because it makes me wonder how things would have went. I mean, things still mostly work out anyway. But I feel like probably Carol would have left. And she basically decides to, instead of showing the location, she kind of puts most of the men into a trap. So she goes like a goat, but with no emotion when she's getting eaten by walkers, because, Lausanne's right-hand woman, locks her behind a door, but she still gets the last laugh, I guess. And yeah, they seem like they're pretty much screwed anyway. They do find the plane though, but yeah, they're already starting to take off, but then, Carol and Daryl have to stay behind to protect it. I mean, this goes through pretty fast. I'm just surprised how much gets done so early, but it's because they're setting up the next season, really. A lot of this stuff ends up happening so early, 20 minutes in. And 30 minutes in, they basically end up escaping. But yeah, they stay behind, they protected the plane, she just kills herself because they failed. And if Lausanne was still alive, he probably would have killed himself too. Just seeing Carol's smile is just funny, even though she's looking like the plane get taken off. Yeah. And they're basically just setting up the next season. They got people from London gonna help them find a new path to get back, but they're gonna have to go through London to be able to achieve that. But then these people end up not being trustworthy. I mean, because they're getting a situation where, anyone could possibly die, so, they're just trying to survive, really. So I don't really fully blame them, but even though they seem friendly at first, but, Daryl has to kill them. When they get into this last first area, these flipping fungus walkers, and you can just kind of see that this guy's got something that makes him happy, so, he ends up staying behind. Which I don't really blame him, yeah. And I didn't really realise that Daryl didn't kill his brother. I can't fully remember, really. I'm probably going to rewatch season 1 before season 3 comes out. I'll be rewatching both seasons before it comes out. But next we're going to have, Dead City next, so I'm going to be rewatching season 1 of that at least, yeah. So just my memory's a bit fresh, and I don't forget anything. And Carol's still grieving Sophia, and they do some stuff with that when they start hallucinating in this fungus area, Last of Us area. Yeah. And yeah, he just tells everyone that he's staying behind so he can be with his girl, which I don't blame him. At least two characters get a happy ending. Lewin escapes and he stays with his girl. While they go into hell. Go into Last of Us, basically. Yeah. Basically, everyone here just, I guess, ended up killing themselves, started hallucinating. It all goes crazy. I mean, even referencing flipping fireflies and stuff, so this is just like Last of Us fan service, really, to me. And none of them just start going crazy. Carol's seeing Sophia. I'm thinking like, oh my god, is she going to flipping comic Carol at this point? And then flipping the Russian guy starts trying to kill Daryl because he's hallucinating. Yeah. It's just madness. Yeah. And you see flipping Walker Carol, which, you know, seeing herself as a walker. Never thought I'd get to see that. Yeah. Everyone's just going crazy. The London Scottish people end up betraying them because, you know, they want to get to the mask, which I'm surprised Daryl didn't just grab him anyway. I'm surprised he even tried to walk into that. But, you know, he gets the upper hand from some motivation from Isabella. You get to see a fake Sophia. I mean, because early in the episode, she kind of forgot what Sophia looked like, and then you look at this random girl and you're just like, yeah, that's not Sophia. I mean, obviously they couldn't get the actress because she's way older now. She's like 20 or something, so yeah. I feel like she should have just blurred her face or something. Yeah. Because Sophia she sees is not even the real Sophia. But she's trying to move on, because the last thing she remembered at one point was just her walker self, but at least you can see something, even though it's not her real face. Yeah. But she comes to terms with that, I guess. Daryl ends up getting up and killing the Scottish people, and then they just move on together. Not really sure what happens to the Russian guy though. Yeah. And yeah, they just take their mask and move on in this Last of Us area. Going into London, so I guess London's going to be next. UK gang. Yep. See how that season goes. Hope it's set up better, and see what they're going to do with these Last of Us walkers. But yeah, that's all I've got to say about this season. I'd say it ended well, in a very interesting way. This season had a few flaws, but at least they're building to something new. See how it turns out. So yeah, that's all I've got to say. Which you can even like. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.